Yo, so today I'm gonna be checking out some more covers done by Izna, and I'm really looking forward to it. The first video I did, very enjoyable. Izna, great performers. So I definitely have high hopes for this one. um, but yeah, man, enough talking. Let's get into it. The first one we're gonna be checking out is their cover of Genie by Girls' Generation. Let's go. Oh shit.
That's right. Come on.
Was it just 5? Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. I thought there was only 5 of them. But camera angle. Yup, yup. So far, so good. Hold on, this fucking like background is like tripping me out, bro.
DJ, put it back on.
Dude, I'm really liking the ad-libs I'm hearing, bro. The high notes. Jungkook's killing it with the vocals right now. Yo, hey. That was pretty good. Ah! No. Okay. Okay. So far so good. I don't think I've heard this one. Sorry, like the original song before. Like obviously I know who I'm aware of Girls' Generation. And I've heard a couple songs, but I don't think this was one of those songs that I heard. So yeah, that was actually technically my first time listening to that song. But yeah, it's good though. And Izna, they got it. That was pretty good. They sounded, I think, however the original song goes, they definitely, I'm sure they did the original song justice. I really like the beginning portion, where it was, I think it was Coco, right? Where she was walking up and then like she did the thing where she was like turning on the car or whatever the fuck, or unlocking the car, and then it just pans over to the rest of the members. I thought that was nice. And yeah, like the background too. The actual stage itself, I thought was pretty interesting. It's not like the biggest stage possible. Like the space itself is not big, and like it's kind of interesting. It's kind of like this. It has this kind of like look to it, shape to it. It's more of a triangle shape. That's like kind of the space they're working with, and I thought they made the most of it, And like the background visuals too was actually pretty interesting at times. Although it did kind of get crazier as the song went on, because it went from like just showing like a car in the background to like this fucking spacey mess you know, and I say mess in a good way. Like, I'm not saying that in a bad way, but yeah, that was interesting. And I think their actual vocals, they sounded great, especially Jonghyun. And I mean, all of them sounded great, obviously, but yeah, Jonghyun, bro, I'm telling you, bro, she's got the voice for real. She's got the skill sets, you know. But yeah. And then in terms of the choreo itself, I'm assuming, again, this is a cover, so I'm assuming this was like the original Girls' Generation choreo, or I'm under the assumption. I could be wrong though. But whether it was an original choreo that they did, or if it was just the original Girls' Generation choreo that they performed, they got it. They executed it very well. You know, it's not the most insane choreo, but they nailed it. I thought the sync was on point. Their synchronization was on point, and their positioning was on point as well. You know, you didn't feel like anything was out of place. You know, no mishaps, obviously, but obviously with like a performance, with a live performance, it's like you can't really afford to mess up. But yeah, they got it though. I enjoyed this choreo. It's very kind of like simple but effective. And their styling too. I really like their outfits as well. They've kind of have this like, I don't even know what. It's like the all white, and then you have these. They're wearing these kind of like fancy like jackets, bro, and with like the shorts. I thought that looked pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's about really it. Yeah, overall, great cover performance by Izna. And yeah, I think that's about, I think that's about it. Yeah. So that was their cover of Genie. The next one I'm going to be checking out is their cover of Forever Young by BLACKPINK. Let's go. Oh shit, this is really loud. Oh yeah, camera work. Okay, hold on. One quick note. I thought the camera work for the Genie performance was actually pretty solid. There's a bit of moments of like, but overall I thought it was pretty solid. But okay, all right. Forever Young. Let's go. Oh yeah, I think this one was, I forgot where this performance is. It's not KCON. Yay. Coco on the rap, yep.
Izna is the revolution.
Okay, yup, hey, yup. I don't like this camera work, bro. It's too much switching, bro. I don't like it. See, it's like I like it like this. Okay, yeah, the backtrack is taking over on this one, but okay. Damn, that was short. What the fuck? Okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? That one was pretty good too. I'm not gonna lie, I probably preferred the first one, Genie. Like just overall. This one was good though. So obviously the styling, you know, I like this one as well, the all white. This one's like a little bit different. A little bit of variation though. It's a little different from like what they were wearing in the first performance. Like obviously this is like two different events, so obviously the styling's not gonna be the same. But yeah, I like this one though. Or I like this one too. In terms of the actual cover itself, I thought it was nice. I'm pretty sure this one was. I think this one was lip synced. Or at least there were certain portions of the performance that were lip synced. Like they recorded it, like they recorded like a cover, but they were lip syncing to that recorded cover, if that makes sense. Either way though, whatever I was hearing, whether it was or wasn't or both, it sounded great. Again, Izna, bro, they have great voices. Like obviously this is not the most like insane you know, vocally, like it's not the most vocally type of, you know, this song doesn't like require the most insane vocals, is what I'm trying to say. But they did it justice. They did it justice. And I think the rapping from, I think it was Coco and May. I know it was Coco first, but I think it was May after that. I'm not entirely sure though. They did pretty good on that one too. Or sorry, my bad, not May, my. I'm still not sure if it was my. I'm not sure if it was my on the second part of the rap, but I know it was Coco on the first one. Yeah, but they did the rap line justice, you know. I thought that was pretty good, and obviously the vocals were overall were pretty good as well, and the choreo itself, you know, they nailed it. They got it down. You know, again, the sync on point, positioning on point from what I was able to tell, because like the camera work was kind of like That's the one thing I wanted to talk about, is actually the camera work. I didn't like it. I was just gonna be straight up. I didn't like it. There's too many like abrupt transitions, especially when you're going from like a close-up shot of one member to another fast. I'm not really the biggest fan of that, because you know, I was obviously you want to see like the full choreo, you know. But yeah, I thought there was like my main issue really with the camera work is that there's just too many abrupt transitions, and I feel like there were some shots where there were some unnecessary close-ups, you know. But yeah, it doesn't really have anything to do with like the actual performance itself, because the actual performance itself was pretty good, you know. It's just really like how it was filmed where I just have like an issue with it, you know. But other than that though, like I think the overall performance was actually pretty good, you know. Again, Izna can pretty much work with anything, you know. Like you give him They could probably do like a cover of Red Velvet, you know, or like G Friend, you know, easily. Because this is like, but Blackpink, because they did like Blackpink, Girls' Generation, I think Wonder Girls, right? And then Twice, like all those groups are different, you know. So they can pull off any concept for real. Or I should say they're very versatile. They're very versatile in their performances. But yeah, though. So that was their cover of Forever Young. Very enjoyable. The next one. Okay, this one I'm really curious to see. This one I'm very interested because they're doing like a. This one is a cover of a boy group. So this one, this is their cover of In Bloom by ZEROBASEONE. This is from KCON Japan 2025. Let's go. Oh, this is the full cam. Okay, all right, bet. I don't think I've heard this one. Oh no, this is from 2025. Because I was gonna say, because I did react to ZEROBASEONE, but it was like their most recent like project that I've reacted to, and that's the only songs I ever heard from ZEROBASEONE. So yeah, this is technically my first time listening to the song. Oh shit, okay. Nah, that one girl's going crazy in the audience. I think they like mute the crowds. Not sure though. Wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Bro, this is such an interesting choreo. What the fuck? Running Man, Running Man. Oh, yo. Bro, Jungkook is feeling this, bro. Jungkook is feeling this choreo the most. Whoa. Okay. I thought there was gonna be an ad that was gonna pop up. Okay, nah, this one was, hold on, this one was actually pretty good. So yeah, very different from their, very different from pretty much every other cover they've done. Cause this time, you know, they're doing like a boy group. They're covering like a boy group song. So, you know, yeah, there's definitely a different vibe that's going on here. But wow, they fucking nailed this one. Holy shit. Yeah, definitely, because I've kind of noticed this. I think, actually, hold on. Let me kind of, okay, so the vocals. Let me talk about the vocals first. Very good. Like, you know, it's them singing, obviously. Um, it sounded great, you know, and I like when I like how they say the O's. You know, that shit just hits different for me. And yeah, I mean, it's like I don't know because there's only so much I can say because it's like I haven't heard like the original song, so it's like, you know, I can only go off what I'm hearing, you know, or what I'm hearing specifically here. Um, but yeah, no, the vocals was pretty good, you know. I don't think it's the most crazy. Like, I don't think this type of song requires the most crazy type of vocals, but it was good. It was very good. Um, as I said many times before. But the choreo, dude, they got that shit on point because this choreo is like you could tell this choreo is like from like a boy group. I don't know. I feel like boy group choreos are more like, from what I noticed, they're a lot more like there's like a level of intensity that I'm not saying girl groups don't have, but it's like I think it's more present in the boy groups, you know? But like, bro, Isna, they got that shit on lock. They fucking nailed that shit, bro. And they were like, you could tell they were really feeling this choreo, especially like I think it was like Jonghyun and like Sarang specifically, bro. Like they were feeling that shit. So yeah, props to them. Um, and the styling, I like it. It's a lot more casual esque styling. You know, you kind of got the more like baggy jeans and like the long sleeves. Or not all of them were wearing long sleeves. I think, yeah, half of them were wearing like long sleeves and the other were wearing like more tank tops. But yeah, the styling was definitely a lot more casual for the most part, which I can appreciate. Um, but yeah, overall, this is actually a pretty good performance because like normally, um, you don't see this too. Oh, actually, no, I don't know. I haven't seen this too often where like a boy group does like covers like a girl group song and like a girl group covers like a boy group song, you know? I haven't seen it that much, so this is kind of like you know, this is kind of like a refresher for me. And it was dope. I enjoy it. I definitely gotta listen to this original song though. But yeah. Overall, great cover from Izna. And yeah, I think that's all I gotta say for this one. Now the last one. I'm really curious because this is not like a full on Isna cover. This cover only features Coco and Jonghyun. But this next one, they're gonna be covering ExtraL by Jennie, and they're gonna be performing it with Yuju, Natty, and Hanul. Natty and Hanul, Kiss of Life, you know, I rock with Kiss of Life music, and Yuju. Now, I'm not is this G Friend's Yuju? Because if so, that's genuinely crazy. And the only reason why I'm not entirely sure is because G Friend are like the G Friend members are significantly older than everybody else. So I'm just like, you know, I don't know. But regardless, though, I'm really, really curious to see how this one's gonna go. But yeah. This is Coco, Jonghyun, Yuju, Natty, and Hanul covering ExtraL by Jennie. Let's go. Yeah. Oh wait, it showed the names. Kiss of Life, Isna. Okay, right here. Sorry. Natty Han. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is not G Friends. This is not G Friends Yuju. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Dude, this is genuinely crazy. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yo. What? No, this shit has me geeked, bro. What? You got Coco, Jonghyun, Natty Hanul on this? What? I don't know who, like, you know, I don't know who Yuju is. I don't know who this Yuju is, but wow. What the fuck? Yo. Why is this still alright? Oh, this is Yuju on the right. Okay. I like her voice. Yuju? Her voice sounds nice. Dude, this is so... Oh my gosh, this is actually so cool, bro. What the fuck? I really like their styling here. They got like the business suits on. They got the business sort of suits on ish. Bro, I really like Yuju's like voice. She kind of has that like Yuju has that kind of like deep raspy voice, bro. I fuck with that. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. Whoa, no. The fuck did I just click on? That shit said Uzi type beat. Okay. Bro. That one was... No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This is actually my favorite one, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Cause that one, bro, you got Coco, Jonghyun, Natty, Hanul, Yuju on here, all performing together. Like Yuju, obviously, I was under the assumption that this was like G Friends Yuju, but this is like a different Yuju. But whoa, that was actually so cool. What the fuck? Like, so yeah, obviously this is like a cover up, of course, but dude, okay, hold on. So like vocally, like they all did pretty good. Obviously, I kind of have to. This is weird because this is not like a full on like izna cover I'm talking about here. This is like people from different groups, you know. Um, but yeah, no, I think everyone did their thing on here. Like obviously, Coco Jonghyun did their things on here with like the singing and the rapping from Coco. Um, and Nadi Hano, they did their thing too. And Yuju, like I really like Nadi and Hanu. I know they're very talented. They can sing very well. Same with Coco and Jonghyun. But like Yuju, I really like her voice. This is like my first time like hearing her. I really like her voice. She has that kind of like deep, raspy voice. I don't know if that's like how she normally sounds. Maybe she only did that for this cover, but I don't know. If that's how she normally sounds, like bro, she has a really good voice. Like she has a really unique and cool sounding voice, you know? So yeah, very good first impression from Yuju. But yeah. And I really liked kind of the more I don't know if it was, I mean, was it really considered, I don't know if I could consider it like rap battle. I mean, it's kind of rap battle-esque. I mean, cuz this song, it's a Jennie song, so you're obviously going to hear like some rapping on here. You're obviously going to have some like rap verse. You're obviously going to have some rap verses on this one. But no, they did their thing. Like especially the bits where it was like I think it was like Coco and Yuju where they were like rapping back and forth with each other. That was actually pretty cool. So yeah, I enjoyed that quite a bit. The choreo, I mean, the choreo, there's kind of a choreo, but not really. It's more, a lot of like the dancing really happens when like the background dancers like show up. I think this was more just focused on like the vocal performances. Like obviously everyone that's performing on here showcases like some moves, right? But for the most part, the choreo, there's no really established choreo here. At least from what it looks like to me, you know? With that being said, though, this was a great cover. Really enjoyed it. Everyone carried their weight, you know? Obviously, Coco, Jonghyun, they did the thing. Natty, Hanul did their thing. Yuju, this is my first time hearing her voice. She did great, great first impression. So, yeah, I think I'm not gonna lie, this might be my favorite. This might be my favorite cover for today that I listened to today, or that I watched today. Listened to today. You know what I mean. But yeah, though. But yeah, as for like just everything that I listened to, just to kind of quickly wrap up, izna, they're great. They genuinely can cover any group they want, and they can do it very well. And that's what makes izna so great. They are very versatile. They can flip flop between any type of fucking concept. Obviously, this is only the tip of the iceberg, but it's great. It really is. And yeah, overall, izna are super talented. I hope they can. I hope a lot of people can come to realize their talent again, because I know when they first debuted, they had a lot more momentum going for them, and then they've kind of lost that momentum as time went on, at least from what I noticed and what y'all were telling me. But hopefully, sometime in the near future, they can regain that momentum and get back to where they were at the beginning, because they are super talented. Like, they are very talented individuals, and they have great music, and they continue to drop great music. I mean, their latest project, Set the Tempo, fantastic, So, yeah. And they're great performers as well. As I've said throughout many of my reactions to them, They are genuinely great performers. And yeah, I'm rooting for them. I really am. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that though. If you enjoyed the reaction, please drop a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.